I could look past all the crying, right? Even though he's been crying for like a couple months, like he's been crying about it since the series. Like he was literally like crying about it like forever, and it was kind of like, dude, can you can you can you stop? And then you get to the content itself, and he's like ranting in the video, and then it's like it's just normal commentary, and it's just kind of like, okay, effeminate team, random gay joke. I was just like, I guess. I was just like, I kind of missed the whole like. I never watched Weedletwineedle because of the LGBT stuff. I know that's part of his thing, but he kind of like is now more than ever focusing on it. In hell, power to it, sister, right? But
Yeah.
it's kind of like I originally started watching Weedletwineedle because he would do Sun and Moon videos, and he would do like VGC doubles and stuff. And a lot of his better ones that I like to watch, or at least just the regular ones, he would kind of be more bitching about the meta game, and when there was like a gay joke or something, there would be an edit, or he would do extra sound effects on the battle. So like if he did fake out, two little gloves come up to smack a person like in the face, and you would hear an extra clap on top of it, like he did it. Or if like he did sticky webs, he would put like the eggplant and somebody jerking it off, and then splooge on the other team or something, or let it bounce back and it hit him, and then you'd make a joke like that. So it'd be like, okay, this is kind of funny, dude. This is kind of funny and entertaining to watch. But now all he does is do generic battles with no edits, and he just cries about how it's because nobody watches Diamond and Pearl videos. But it's really like, dude, if you made Diamond and Pearl videos entertaining, I'd watch them. So basically, right, they suck, and at some point in time between Diamond and Pearl and not, I think Sun and Moon was the last one. No, Sword and Shield. He was crying then about Sword and Shield. He cried about how long Dynamaxing animations last. So he's kind of been crying about Pokemon. Like I watched him way back then, guys. Way back Sun and Moon era. I watched him all the way back then. Like I had him subscribed forever. He was really funny. But ever since Sword and Shield came out, he's been crying for like 2 years or forever, dude. Because there was DLC and everything, and then you guys got into it. Then I showed you guys some of his older videos, and then he went on. Like he was part of like the Pokemon community almost, but he was like, or maybe he was. But then eventually you get to the point where it's Diamond and Pearl, and he's still fucking crying, dude. He's been crying since short. He's basically been crying for 3 years, and then uploading subpar content. So then eventually it got to the point where I was just like, okay, well, at least his showdown videos are good because it's just like salty ragers, right? But he stopped commentating on them, and he just does background music and does the game with a meme here or there. And I'll be real with you guys. If you guys find that entertaining, you're better off watching Sacred Sky. That video, that content creator is way better. He has like whole hour segments of the same thing Weedle to a Needle can only make 2 minutes of. Like the humor isn't there. Like the only thing he can add is like his own traits, which is like activate the weakness policy and whatever. Which the weakness policy joke I never thought was like super funny. I was just like, oh yeah, that's his thing. So I'm just saying, like I unsubbed from him when he cried about Diamond and Pearl and saying that he wasn't going to be able to make real content until Gen 9. That's late 2023, and what if it's like Diamond and Pearl, or even what if it's like Arceus? What if you can't do online play, right? We don't know anything, so it's kind of like you're gonna cry until potentially the next game is close to what Sun and Moon was, and he was even crying then about how Sun and Moon's user interface was. So it's just, I don't know, dude. I'm tired of hearing whine about shit. It's kind of like you
Yeah.
guys when I'm bitching like right now about We Don't Sell Needle. Like you guys don't want to hear my
Yeah.
fucking lectures and whining. Like it's just, it's just a fact, dude. Just annoying to hear it all the time.
Yeah.
I try to work on it, but imagine if every Golden Sun Let's Play or every Yu-Gi-Oh video or whatever I make, guys. What if it started with me whining about me needing help and all this other stuff on on Twitch and YouTube and all that other stuff? If I spent every video doing that, and dude, Weedletwineedle's intros are like him like just standing in the HUD just like walking around in circles. Like he'll introduce his Pokemon and say it's like his dad or his like it's just you know what I mean like his best friend or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what he does.
And make like a coy joke about it, and then he'll start crying about like what he needs help with on the channel for like 2 or 3 minutes, and then the video actually starts. And the Diamond and Pearl videos are actual dog shit. Like he hasn't uploaded something good since Sun and Moon was like peaking. I think there was
Mm-hmm.
before Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon. I think he just did regular Sun and Moon. So I think it was like Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon. He went to Sword and Shield, but it was like a limited dex, and he actually went back to Ultra Sun and Moon. And he's just like, I know y'all want Sword and Shield content, but I really like Ultra Sun and Moon better. So I actually went back on it, and that video did better than in Sun and than his Sword and Shield stuff. So I was just like, why don't you just stay on Sun and Moon, or why don't you just stay on Sword and, or Ultra Sun and Moon for a little longer in Showdown until Sword and Shield's over or something? Why don't you just keep just staying on those where all your moves are there, all your stuff? And he's just like, nah, I want to try new shit, but he doesn't do new strats. He just does his old strats because people want to see it.